Alright, what's going on, y'all? I am Saliu, and today I wanted to make a video talking about uppercuts. So, there's three types of inputs for uppercuts that we're going to be talking about today. So I guess I'll just go down the list. The first one is going to be the autocorrect uppercut. So this one you're going to use when people are jumping right over your head, still pretty close to you. Basically, they're going to be like, I guess I'll call this zone 1. So it's going to be like, or I guess zone 2 maybe. It'll be the mid-range where it's well over your head, so it's a cross-up, but it's a bit ambiguous in terms of if you uppercut too early, your uppercut's going to whiff. So I'll try to show an example of the uppercut whiffing. Right? So, uppercut too early, get a little overzealous. No party time, they're going to jump right over you. So the concept for an autocorrect DP is that you do the input on the same side that they're jumping in on, and you delay your button press until they cross over your head. So your character has time to turn around and do their reversal or anti-air option, the opposite direction. So that's your autocorrect uppercut. So again, you're just going to wait a little bit, do the motion while they're still on the same side. As soon as they cross over your head, you press the button. So you can see my inputs there on the left, just waiting to press the button. Oh, I messed it up that time. But yeah, so basically you do the input, you wait for them to jump over. Boom. Autocorrect. Everybody knows about that one. That one's been around since like the beginning of time. This one has fallen into favor more so in this game. I know it's been around, but I feel like maybe it's just more prominent in Street Fighter V. The Crosscut, also known as the Chris Cut. Shoutouts to my boy Chris Wynn. So this one's pretty interesting. So the concept here is that you're going to be... Hold on, let me turn off Ryu. He's just stalking me. So the concept is that you're going to allow the opponent to cross over your head. And the input for any DP move, like Dragon Punch style move, is forward, down, down, forward. So, in order to get a crosscut, what you can do is you start walking forward, and then as the opponent crosses over your head, you do a half circle to backwards. So you're walking forward, and then you do a half circle to backwards. So why are we doing this? When the opponent crosses over you, when they jump over you, your forward becomes your backwards, right? Because your character is now flipped. So if you are holding forward, the game is still going to store that as a forward input for whatever special move it's counting for a buffer. So let's say it thinks you're going to be doing uppercut. You are holding forward, which has now become back, and you roll half circle to the other direction. Now you're going to hit down, down forward, and forward again, right? So you went from forward, down to down forward as far as the game's concerned, right? Even though there's a side switch in between, you're still getting your full uppercut input. So basically what that allows you to do is in this zone 1 range, I guess I'll put it, where they're like right on top of your head. Even if you try to autocorrect it, it can be kind of tough because they don't cross over until the last second. So this is like the closest they can be, basically. See, so like even if I try to autocorrect it, it becomes pretty difficult, and even there it got stuffed. So what I can do against this instead is use the crosscut. So I'll walk under, and then on reaction to him jumping over my head, I finish the uppercut motion. So I see, okay, he's walking over me, I'm walking forward, and then I just do a half circle back. Cammy will turn around and get the anti-air. This is super duper reliable. If you want to see like in-tournament footage of somebody doing this, you can watch Chris Wynn. He does it almost every set. Or you can check him out on Twitch, because that boy is so consistent with the crosscut. I have no idea how he does it. He's like a human robot. But yeah, so the crosscut is super good, super useful. It will help you in tons of situations. And I guess the final one to talk about is the forward walk buffer. So this one is pretty cool too. You can catch people for neutral jumping or jumping back in the corner. People like to do a lot defensively. Basically, the concept for forward walk is you can get an uppercut input by just going forward and down forward. Just buffering between these two. Right, forward and down forward. And then if I hold forward and press kick, I get an uppercut. So I can just be buffering like this, and then press forward and kick, and I'll get an uppercut. So it's cool if you have... Most characters don't have like an uppercut motion or dragon punch motion move on both of their buttons. So for Cammy, for example, something I like to do is I'll like put people in a block string, and then I'll do this forward walk buffer. And then if they don't jump, then I'll just press crouch strong. And then if they do jump, you can react to it and do an anti-air. So here's an example of like punishing a neutral jump with the forward walk buffer. Ah! Hold on, let my hands warm up. Bam. Alright, so I caught him. So it's relatively non-committal. The only thing that you're kind of doing here is you're committing to walking forward. But this gives you the option to kind of, you know, I can do like a forward walk buffer. And then let's say he doesn't neutral jump. I can just go straight to back. And it's no skin off my back. And if he does neutral jump, I'm ready for it. And if he's just sitting there and blocking, the cool thing about the forward walk buffer is I'm kind of walking myself into the range to do, you know, whatever other thing I want. So let's say I'll take him off the recording, right? And let's just say in this theoretical land, he was sitting there blocking. If I'm doing the forward walk buffer, then I can just end and down forward punch, and now I have pressure. So these are like little tips and tricks, stuff that you can do to optimize your offense and your inputs. You know, stuff like this, it's not like the thing that will close out tournament sets on its own, but it certainly helps. And especially if you're trying to elevate your game, kind of going from like a intermediate to a more advanced level, implementing these types of techniques or just kind of thinking in this way with the game is always super helpful. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. That's the 3 kinds of uppercuts. Lots of different characters can utilize this in different ways. Once again, like punishing jump back with the forward walk is really good. Crosscut for those close jump ins, also super good. Helps improve your ground game, keeps you solid, and that's what we're all about here. You know, we're all about the fundamentals, man. It's all about the fundamentals. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace. One more thing before I end the video. If you like the content and you'd like to see some more stuff, feel free to check out my Twitch channel. It's at twitch.tv/thethirdpixel. Same as the YouTube channel on here. I stream some Street Fighter 5, some Dragon Ball Fighters, a couple of random games every now and again, but I'm trying to, like, you know, build it, get the ball rolling, get things off the ground. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will catch you later for real this time. Okay, all right, bye. End of the video.